Perfect. Oh, it's gonna be super busy.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Where was it we went to? It was like.
Yeah, we were with your kids.
Yeah, we sat at the bar.
And they're like, why do we stop here? And we're like, because it's the best breakfast food on the planet. They're surprised, pleasantly surprised. So what are we here for, Paul?
Ken is treating Paul in the same way he infamously treats his wife, Carol, which is to ask dumb questions that he already knows the answer to.
Paul's first time doing a Waffle House waffle.
No, it is not Paul's first time doing a Waffle House waffle.
Is that a good waffle or what? Paul's first time doing a Waffle House waffle. So we're just gonna get the Blue Eddie, the Jackery, my Jackery.
Drink, donate. E-beggar. Drink, booze hound. Drink, donate. E-beggar. Drink, booze hound. Drink, donate. E-beggar. Drink, happy birthday, booze hound. Hack, e-beggar.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off.
Donate. E-beggar. Donate. E-beggar. Donate. E-beggar.
Gravy train. I'm not Muslim. I'm just a
food channel that's running out of ideas.
In the meantime, let's watch some TikTok. On my TikTok,
White Canadian.
on my TikTok, white. On my TikTok,
White Canadian.
on my TikTok, white.
I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian
White guy.
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. White guy. Because I'm white.
So the Japanese are horrible people. If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
I'm gonna ride this YouTube gravy train until the wheels fall off. I think I've stalled.
If I had a gun and you were right in front of me, I'd put the gun to your face.
Bitch. I did the uncut raw videos.
Whether we win or lose, we drink booze. A British peanut.
I have zero knowledge. I'm very uneducated. Is this your full-time job? Yes.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza.
This is a business.
Topper's Pizza. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit.
Do you enjoy doing food reviews as much, or are you bored? I'm bored.
I only promote things that I like. The Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, my Jackery, the 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 Jackery's working its butt off. Blue Eddie, this thing is absolutely amazing. Call me a sellout. Screw off. Tangy. Tangy. Tangy.
Tangy.
Tangy. I'm insane. Double. Hi, can I get a medium Pepsi, please?
Sorry?
Medium Pepsi.
There's a sign here saying turtles.
Oh,
Yep, yeah.
oh, this is my car.
We're gonna do it. Here we go. Ready?
Oh no. It's totally messy, but the idea is you keep it in the wrapper.
I know. I want people to see it.
Well, he wanted to eat this in the car. So I think we could have, no? Would have rocked my car. I'm not Muslim. I'm just a white Canadian Hitler flap.
See what I mean?
Hitler flap.
Thank you very much. Because I'm white.
The Chinese are horrible, so the Japanese are horrible people.
Fuck. Shit. Beautiful looking lunch.
You are good at describing food.
You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. How else to fix this? You really got to stop that. You really need to stop that. This is the dumpster that your mom and I found you in.
Your real name was going to be called Waste Management. Yeah, I made more fucking money than you ever did.
All you do is eat all day. That's why you're on the show. A couch potato. After your face. Why the 5 day miss? Why the 5 day miss? Why the
I don't need that open anymore. Oh, it's not on. Aww. Automatic windows. Like his want does it. Now, if you're a child, don't fucking watch this.
Ken will never understand that shooting footage of unremarkable things with a drone does not make the unremarkable things remarkable. What have you got for us, Ken? Check the dirty asphalt. Great, thanks. What else? There's the Waffle House and the dirty asphalt. And that is it. That was great, Ken. Thanks very much for that. Ken, put those legs away. Please and thanks.
Hello. Here,
Hey! It looks like somebody doesn't want to be in KBD Productions TV with Ken not asking for permission.
I was gonna get super busy.
Yeah, I was thinking that too. Where was it we went to? It was like jam.
Yeah, we were with your kids,
Yeah, we sat at the bar.
and they're like, "Why do we stop here?" And we're like, "Because it's the best breakfast food on the planet." They're surprised, pleasantly surprised. So, what are we here for, Paul?
Ken is treating Paul in the same way he infamously treats his wife, Carol, which is to ask dumb questions that he already knows the answer to. What time is it, Carol? What are we doing, Carol? Where are we going, Carol? What are we eating, Carol? What are we buying, Carol? And then she says whatever they're going to do, and Ken already knows. So what are we here for, Paul? And then he goes, waffles. Why does he allow himself to be made a fool of?
We're gonna have some waffles.
A waffle, because Paul has never had waffles here. He's only eaten breakfast.
Okay, this is where we have to stop and tell a story. On April 25th of 2022, this year, Ken published a video, and he called it Canadian's First Waffle at Waffle House. And that's sort of like a clickbaity title, like when he shot footage of his own son and said, "Beginner snowboarder breaks collarbone." And when Ken put something out there himself, a Canadian guy tries boiled peanuts. Ken is always desperately trying to find the next viral thing. And he's had a few hits. It's just that he's had a few hits over many, many years. And he keeps trying to score again, like somebody going to a gambling casino, trying for that big win all the time. It's a desperate way to create material. So he says that Paul tries his first waffle at Waffle House. And to Ken's credit, for lack of a better word, I don't think Ken set out to lie. It's just that Ken is screwing up all over the place. And I think he just forgot that they'd already been there, and he and Paul had already had a waffle. Ken says all he did was have breakfast. No, he had a waffle. So we go back to October 23rd, 2015. Ken and Paul are at a Waffle House, and yes, Paul does have a waffle. So let's run that footage now, and that'll just make the rest of this a whole lot funnier after we do.
He's pulling off to one of my favorite breakfast restaurants in the world, and that would be the Waffle House.
Yummy.
Yum yums. I'm gonna have 2
I have 3.
to start my day off right. We'll take you along with us. Let's go. I remember the last time I was here is when Ben and I were going to Florida. So it's 2006. And we went to a Waffle House and we, go ahead. Did like a little mini food review. Nice. Morning. Yeah. Sure. It's in the booth because they can serve us right across here. So it turns out,
How do I do a snap picture? Push the button.
both at the same time. So Paul's never been to a Waffle House. I didn't know this before. So, and he almost ordered like some dumbass regular breakfast instead of a waffle. It's a Waffle House. Just past Toledo. Okay, we're just past Toledo. Do you know what exit it is? Does it say?
It was exit 181.
181 approximately. We're really close to this Straw Center. Yeah, Stro Center. I don't know what that means. What's Falcon something? Team Stro. Alright guys, our food's here. This is Paul's first time having waffles at the Waffle House. Go ahead, eat that. This is their hash browns. Look how well they make them. We'll follow that right to my mouth. Oh man. And you can put stuff in them too.
And I'm so hungry because we've been on the road since 3.
Is that a good waffle or what?
It's good.
Like I prefer that rather than the big Belgian waffles. I like skinny waffles.
Pretty thick.
Not as thick as a Belgian waffle, those huge thick things. Milk, orange juice, hash browns, 2 waffles. It's like the best breakfast on the road when you're going down the I-75. We are all done here at the Waffle House. So Paul, how was your first experience at the one? Be honest.
It was good. I was craving the breakfast, like the eggs, because I'm not a waffle guy, but they're all right.
So they went to Waffle House, and Paul had waffles. He did not get the breakfast that he wanted of the eggs and bacon and stuff. They had the waffles, and Paul had the waffles too. And he said they were all right. He was not blown away by them. And there you go. So let's get back to Ken's thumbnail. And with the title it says, you know, Canadians' first waffle at Waffle House. It's now a lie. So instead of changing the title, Ken only changed the thumbnail. And then he puts up there, first time, with a question mark. I mean, that's so stupid to do. He's so lazy. Just take it down and say that he and Paul went to Waffle House and leave it at that. Like, so he's totally clickbaiting, and his way to fix it is just to type in, first time, question mark. So let's go back to the earlier stuff.
They're not all right. They're phenomenal.
We're gonna have some waffles.
A waffle, because Paul has never had waffles here. He's only eaten breakfast.
So what really happened is Ken is losing it after so many years of too much sodium and too much alcohol by him garbling his own memories of what did happen, which was Paul wanted a normal breakfast and he followed Ken and got the waffles. Ken has remembered it wrong and thought that he got the normal breakfast and didn't have the waffles. So it's just a Ken screw up, and instead of taking the thumbnail down and changing the title, he just put up there, first time, duh. So that's the quality of Ken's work.
So, thank you very much. Alright. Lots of stuff to choose from.
Ken and Paul are the same age, yet Ken looks way older and older than his own age, too. And so, what Ken is about to do here with this footage is he's going to very slowly go through a breakfast menu at a Waffle House. Like, you should order what you want from this tiny menu in like 6 seconds. It's just cringe boredom, yet we will make good reaction comedy of it.
If you've never been to a Waffle House, it is fantastic. Everybody knows Ken loves Waffle House.
Please, Ken, do not talk about yourself in the third person as if you are a celebrity, because you are not. And even regards to your own channel, you are a has-been now. So, sounds pretty silly.
We got 2 waters and 2 coffees, please. Thank you. It's a hash brown bowl.
Holy cow, Ken, do not make it complicated. You're at Waffle House, the breakfast place. The menu is tiny. It's on 1 page. You should have had it figured out what you wanted before you even walked in there. How about get some waffles? Get it over with.
All-Star Special. See, I just don't want... I'm not a huge grits fan if that's grits. I'm going to do a waffle, hash browns straight up, and a couple eggs sunny side up, please.
Sunny side up. And I'll do exactly the same. Sunny, y'all don't want sauce?
No eggs. Thank you very much. Thank you. Coffee.
One of you guys said in the comments that maybe Ken is turning his own channel into a surreal parody of itself. And maybe there could be something to that. Because just holding up a cup of coffee and saying, coffee, is pretty bad material to publish on your main channel. This would be like the normal garden variety garbage that he puts on the vlog channel. And for him to put this on the main channel is kind of self-destructive. Or maybe it's some sort of parody. It's really boring, though.
I've been doing this since 5 a.m.
Since 5, eh?
5 a.m.
Yeah, I woke up at 5. Couldn't fall back asleep. Started having dreams about pimping out my van again.
So, just in case you were starting to fall asleep there, Ken just said that he was having dreams again of pimping out his van again. And the van that he got is boring, and he's not pimping it out either. And he's talking to Paul, who has owned a Harley Davidson and gotten in an accident that was not his fault and survived. So, there is some coolness to Paul. And, Harley Davidson is American, and Ken pretends to be the Canadian patriot, and when he buys new vehicles, it's Japanese or it's German. And he gets no response from Paul, telling him, oh, I'm going to pimp out this Sprinter van. Watch Paul here. So Paul doesn't give Ken anything, which is the right thing to do. And the next scene is Ken bothers Paul by giving him the camera and having him hold it while Ken fiddles with his coffee. And Ken is not doing anything. He's just having the coffee. And he's just sitting there being so boring as if to say, I don't have to give you people anything. For us, it's hilarious. For him to put it on his channel and have people who are his fans, such that they are, especially those that are paying him to make that stuff, it's like, here. It's just Ken with his coffee. Okay, so the next scene, and Paul has to hold it because the camera moves a little bit, so Paul has to actually hold the darn camera and shoot worthless footage of Ken sitting there with his coffee. It is so terrible, and it is next. So what graphic do we use? Extreme Boredom or the Senior Living channel with your host, Kenneth Domik? They both apply. We just can't use both of them at the same time. Okay, well, Ken actually has some hair, you know. He's got male pattern baldness. He shaves the hair that he does have off. And he refuses to bring his beard back and just leave it. So he's the reason why he looks like a dildo-headed picnic basket. Because of his choices clothing and you know. I don't know. I think I'll go with extreme boredom.
Not bad coffee. Something strong. Maybe it's strong. I find it pretty strong. Definitely stronger than how I make it at home. But yeah, Paul and I have been down here for, this is day 3. We're leaving to go back home to Toronto.
Please, Ken, your home is not Toronto. Because you have shot so much footage of your shack in the elf village, it is not even funny. And we know your life story, too. Which is, you were in college way too long, studying to be this video production guy, and is very strange because you have no skills to speak of. And you work for your parents, you loser. And then you were support staff at a school board somewhere. And then, for the past 13 years, you've basically been retired, trying to become a YouTube big shot. It's just been like 13 years of coasting. Cat videos, then this. And you're not a Toronto person. You couldn't take the pace.
Tonight at 6:30 is boarding time or departure?
I think departure.
We'll be getting back into Toronto about 11:45. So we wanted to start the day off right and have an awesome breakfast here at Waffle House. Later on, we're going to be hanging out with JP from Healthy Junk Food. We're going down to his house, and hopefully you'll be able to see that either on the vlog channel or on another video. So stay tuned for that. But I am looking very forward to a Waffle House because I haven't had it in at least 2 years.
Yeah, it's been a bit.
Maybe longer. Thank you very much. Ready to eat?
Even though I am disappointed that Paul has anything to do with Ken and his terrible videos on his channel, I'm not comfortable having the graphic up. I don't want to make fun of Paul, so I'll just take it off.
Alright, me too. Look at that, guys. Look at those eggs. Nice and runny. Lots of butter. There's your waffle. It looks amazing.
No, it does not look amazing, because a waffle is a waffle is a waffle. I mean, there's all kinds of different restaurants you can go to, all different kinds of food you can get, and the preparation. A waffle's supposed to be simple, so, I mean, they didn't drop it on the floor, so it is acceptable. It's get out of here with this amazing stuff. It's not an amazing food item, it's a waffle.
Over here are your hash browns, golden brown.
Here goes Ken again. Golden brown French fries cooked to perfection. Golden brown hash browns. Yes, Ken, it is pretty much impossible to screw that up. Potatoes that have been fried, they go a golden brown color. Thanks. I mean, you continue to be fascinated by this. And, you know, it would be fun if you actually tried some different foods instead of telling us over and over and over again what French fries are. Okay, there's the hash browns. Golden brown. Oh, whatever. Just get this over with, Ken, please.
Oh my goodness. Alright, Paul, get that syrup, dude.
You stole it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Paul's first time doing a Waffle House waffle.
No, it is not Paul's first time doing a Waffle House waffle. It is just yet another time that Ken is making huge blunders in his own videos and not bothering to catch the mistakes with the editing. And then when he finds out, when other people tell him, he just leaves it there. He just doesn't care.
Is that a good waffle or what? Paul's first time doing a Waffle House waffle. Yeah, spread that around for sure, man. Spread it. Spread it. Cut it. Eat it.
Eat it.
I'm just trying to think how many.
So Nashville,
Yeah.
on one of our climbing trips,
Yes.
and another place that we've traveled to that I can't remember off the top of my head.
We went to.
Would they do anything with? Yeah, I think It was a football trip in Nashville.
No, I remember stopping.
Yeah.
When I was on the way down.
Yeah.
And then we did one coming back with my kids. From,
Yeah, so maybe we only did it twice.
Seneca Rock.
And both times you didn't have.
Both times I tried.
Okay, eat it.
Very rude how Ken orders Paul on camera to eat it, while Ken himself can't take any sort of constructive criticism on his own channel without dismissing it as hate. Such a hypocrite, Ken is.
It's a fantastic recipe, whatever they're better. Yeah. I used to get 2 when I was young. Because you
Nothing with this here is go like this.
because you get another one for like, oh, that's a great idea. Because I think you,
Go away from the table.
Paul, back in the day, I think it was like
This footage is not Paul's fault. We already know that for his vlog channel, Ken will just go to the dump or go get potable water because he's in a shack in an elf village and they don't have proper consumable running water. And he just drags the camera along with him and then dumps it as garbage onto the vlog channel, and his pathetic fans will watch it. It is at least a little bit profitable. And so now he's just having breakfast and bothering Paul with stupid questions while the camera runs. So it is what it is, and this is really boring material.
$1 something. I think it was like, let's say $2 for your first waffle, and for 99 cents you get a second one. So I'd always get 2, and it was like obviously double the height, and it was very filling. Yeah, how much for 7? Does the price keep going down the more I order? That looks good, dude. I'm gonna do the same thing. But first we gotta put on the syrup. Oh, now we gotta spread this.
Our Ken has handed the camera over to Paul again because he thinks that doing the same footage over of him putting maple syrup on the waffle, which is what Paul just did earlier, that Ken's going to do the same thing over is somehow gold materials. Oh, let me give you the camera. You got to get this. And he's going to put this Waffle House brand whipped spread on the waffle too. And what's Ken got to say about it? You guessed it, it's phenomenal.
Their whipped butter is phenomenal too. I don't think it's the same. And you can actually pour it on a little bit because they put this on top of your waffle and it heats it up, and now it's super soft. Oh yeah. Spread that around.
There is our Ken, half asleep, mumbling, fiddling and fussing with his breakfast instead of eating it. And we know what that means.
All over everything's great.
Very good, thank you.
He gave us 2 more butters. I'm gonna do a Paul did over here. Move my coffee. Gotta turn the coffee around so show the
logo.
Show that logo, Ken. Never mind that your channel viewership is dropping like a stone. Show that logo and you're gonna be a big shot. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen this month.
Very good placement, Ken.
I try, Paul.
Right there, Paul gave Ken something and said, very good placement. And Ken doesn't even look up to talk to him and grumbles, I try, Paul. Yeah, you got it really hard there, Ken. You know, you're getting paid to eat breakfast and it makes you angry because you're not making a huge amount of money to do it.
Oh, you're going to lose one.
Yeah, here we go. And then just cut it up.
Would it be funnier if I cropped it just to the food? Let's give that a try.
Pepper on my hash browns and eggs. Just a little bit of salt. Sometimes these things come up a little bit fast. That's good. That's all I need.
I always recommend tasting it first. Then you
Not me.
just salt it right away.
Salt and pepper.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Thing of beauty. It's syrup time. We gotta go go for that extreme close-up, because that is the best. Here we go. There we go.
Wow. The same footage you just did earlier for the same video with Paul. How amazing. Thanks for the great work, Ken. It really deserves some extra money.
Oh, yeah. Oh, follow that around. Oh, goodness. I definitely like a little bit more syrup than Paul. I think it's the first time I've ever done a spiral pour. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Do it. I like to cut it into quarters. And then into eighths. Fold it. Oh, it's so spongy. It's so spongy. Waffle House, please come to Canada. I promise you, I'll get people to go there.
Hey Ken, did you ever hear the expression writing a check with your mouth that your butt can't cash? This here is what it means. You are in no position to look into the camera and seriously say, Waffle House, come to Canada. I promise you, I will get people to come there. Because this is May 7th, 2022 that I am making this reaction to be published on May 8th, 2022. And a month ago, on April 7th, 2022, you did a promotion for Bluetti. And with your 568,000 so-called subscribers, in a month, you can't even do 14,000 views on it. Because your brand has no power. It is the brand of a strange, weirdo, drinker, e-begging, hack, loser. So you can't deliver. So don't be making those promises, Ken. They are not happening.
Just north of Toronto somewhere. That way with people from the north like me, people from Toronto, they can all come.
Just north of Toronto somewhere? Why would they want to do that? If they were going to put a Waffle House in Ontario, Canada, they should drop it in Toronto. So they have the greatest chance of success with the largest population. You want them to put it somewhere north of Toronto, in your area, the Shack in the Elf Village? And your rationale is that way all the people from the north... Ken, you're not from the north. You're in southern Ontario. You're north of Toronto. You're not in the north. You're in southern Ontario. And you think the people who are north of Toronto are going to flock to this place? And people from Toronto are going to fight traffic to leave, go there, and then go back to their jobs? Are you crazy or something?
Congregate and eat.
And you'll have to make it like twice the size of this because it will be packed. I guarantee you.
Please, Ken, you are in no position to be offering such a guarantee. Forget it.
I could totally see me going there way more. I'd eat out way more if there was one closer to my home. Go to Waffle House. Paul going in again.
I feel like going to eating overdrive.
I'm wondering if Waffle House sells like their powder.
Do you remember what I said earlier about Ken being a loser because he doesn't know food and he has a food channel and it's been more than 13 years with this channel of his and he doesn't learn? So he's babbling there about like, can you get their powder? And Paul's like, what are you talking about? And yeah, Ken, you can buy the waffle mix. And the funny thing is, I do a much better job than you, and you're the one that already gets lots of AdSense money, and you're always demanding people give you more money. What you should have done was answer your own question and put that picture that I just put in here on your own channel. So yeah, it's not their powder, it's the waffle mix, you idiot.
Like their batter powder that you can like bring home and add your eggs and your milk. And please leave a comment in the comment section below and let us know if waffle.
When asking a question, Ken, and typing it, please put a question mark at the end. That lets us know that you're asking a question. And a student in grade 2 would get this. How long you been doing your channel, you moron? 13 years? Please put the question mark at the tail end of a question. Thanks, Ken.
Waffle House, like either sells their waffles like in the freezer section of like grocery stores and things. Yeah, the mix would be easier, but some people like their stuff frozen. All right, going in again. Sometimes you have to put more syrup on because it disappears. It just soaks in.
If I had a food channel and I made weird poses like that when I was eating, then I would change what I was doing. Or I would edit that off the footage. Holy cow, Ken makes it too easy.
Perfect size for my mouth. Yummy. I'm holding it wrong. Gotta put the logo on both sides.
Our Ken is about to play the epidemic sound imitation of John Bon Jovi's Blaze of Glory song yet again, and it just doesn't fit here because this is garbage footage of Ken and Paul eating breakfast, and he's speeding it up, which doesn't make it better either. Like, Ken's material lately is just the worst ever, and because I've paid for Epidemic Sound, I'm going to run it, all of it, and then I'm going to run it a second time with no music, and then you're really going to appreciate how stupid the footage is and how wrong it is to try to apply that song to it. Here we go.
Always save one piece to the end. Finish everything else, and I have my last piece. Finish the sweet. Finish the sweet.
It is over, thank goodness. Now, the music is just too big and boisterous for footage of Ken Domik and Paul eating breakfast and having it sped up. It just makes no sense. So now I'm going to run it with no music, and then you're really going to get it how stupid the choices are coming from our Ken.
There you go, right inside that waffle taco. Here's people. It's been way too long, man. Way too long. Paul finishing up that last bit.
Right?
There you go.
Few drops.
A few drops for sure. That's how you do it. And
Walk down, yeah.
that's right. Gotta have a chaser. Going in. Going in. Nice.
Before I hit the spot.
Clean plate of words. I think I'm gonna do another coffee before we go.
they are both done. And Ken wants to get a second coffee now, and he's going to show you the footage of him getting the coffee, the second coffee. And then he cuts him having the coffee out of the footage, and then he puts the camera on Paul, and you can tell Paul just wants to leave, and he's just putting on a game face for Ken to get this over with. And then Ken wants to talk about the bill, because Ken is so amazed that it doesn't cost so much. Well, you're in the United States when you did that, and they don't have socialized health care as Canadians do, Ken. That's why it's so cheap, because the taxes are lower, you idiot.
More coffee. Thank you. All done. And another thing that I love about Waffle House, only $17.50 for that whole meal. For two people.
Crazy.
I mean, I'm full.
Yeah. I feel like I'm covered in right now. Just like
Go back to sleep. Let's pay the bill and get out of here. Tell everybody what you think of waffles at Waffle House.
Look at my big belly. It was delicious. It was good. Yeah, it was first time having the waffles.
Is that a good waffle or what?
And it's funny
Which
because
is funny, 'cause
when I go
it's
for,
called
I always
Waffle
have
House.
like always the same thing. Just I'm a creature of habit.
Like when I went to Pizza and did their chicken sandwiches, people were like, "You went to a pizza place and got chicken sandwiches?" Well, it's because it was new and I was trying something different for the audience. So that's the same as you. You came to Waffle House and you just ate eggs and bacon. Is that a good waffle or what?
Yeah, just
So when you go to the Waffle House, you have to have a waffle because they're the best.
yeah, I would do like because he had asked if we wanted toast.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't-
so full right now.
Yeah.
The toast would have been sitting there, and I feel bad wasting.
The good thing about the toast is you could like really mop up your eggs from
Maybe
the.
you could save your last pieces of waffle and
Oh,
mop it up too.
No, I don't put egg on my waffle.
I would do egg on the
Yeah,
waffle.
I guess it'd be fine because it's if I eggs in the waffle mix.
Next time I'm just gonna say put the waffle down, then the hash browns on top with the
Eggs and whipped cream.
everything and whipped cream, and then the eggs on top. When you cut it just all
Yeah.
down, and just it'll be a giant stack of deliciousness.
I honestly think the last time I had Waffle House was with JP when I went to visit them in Orlando, and I guess that was about two and a half
obviously
years ago.
COVID.
So it's definitely pre-COVID. I mean, you know what? I think it was 3 years ago was the last time I had a Waffle House. And so, again, if there was a Waffle House, like
That
even
makes it a giant treat.
and if there was a Waffle House like in Buffalo, and I don't think there is, I don't think they go that far north. I would probably visit every once in a while. I'd like zip down, find a reason to go to Buffalo just to go to the Waffle House and add that into my adventure. But if you guys haven't tried Waffle House, please go to a Waffle House, check it out. And I hope you agree with Paul and I that the waffles are dynamite. Definitely have something on the side. The waffle itself is filling, but to have some eggs and their hash browns are dynamite. One of my favorite hash browns from any restaurant that I've ever had. There's something they put in it. I don't know.
I just like the logo in the waffle.
Yeah,
I just wanted to like eat it from the center, like.
You can fold it. It's to the. I think it was Taco Bell that did the waffle tacos. It was part of their breakfast menu.
Oh, yeah?
They're pretty good. And you just pour the syrup on it as a taco. It's a great idea.
Nibbling away.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with Paul and I at the Waffle House. We appreciate you guys stopping by. We appreciate all your likes, all your comments, and of course, all my channel members for all your support and all the supporters over on Patreon. You guys rock.
No, you guys do not rock. You absolutely suck because you are idiots. The reason is, if a man shows you that he's doing well, and if he flaunts his wealth in your face like Ken does...
And how much is this one? Or you said there was...
You go into these, now this is the high end.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so now you're up into that $250,000.
Oh, okay.
And if you choose to support somebody who does not need the money, while there are so many people who really do deserve help, then you're an idiot. You're an idiot, you're an idiot, you're an idiot. Plus, he's driving money off of YouTube and telling you to go give it to Patreon. That's a bit of a slap in the face to YouTube, would you not think? That's where his income is coming from. This platform, YouTube. Yeah, make sure you guys, I got a lot more money if you go to Patreon. If you support that, you're an idiot. I mean, like, if he wants to be greedy and he wants the extra money, he cannot hide it. He has to actually go on there and say, gimme, 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 gimme. And at the same time, if he's gonna buy new cars and go on vacations and get brand new computers and all kinds of toys, and is gonna get like this tricked out Sprinter van that costs a mint, then he has to do it. He does everything right in front of you. And if you support him after all that, you are a fool. You are an absolute bunch of fools.
Ding, 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 ding.
So part 1 is done. Ken Domik Goes to the Dump is part 2. It's coming up next. Now, before we go there, I want to tell you guys to go over to Ken Domik Dissemination Expose, and he needs like 50 subs to get to 1,000. He's been trying for a long time. He's had some health challenges of his own. So just go over there and do it. And don't say like, oh, I'm sure somebody else will do it. No, you go and do it. There's going to be a link in the description. And I'm not saying you have to watch all his videos and hit the bell and you know, comment all the time and all that stuff. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. It's just like you're saying to yourself, oh, what do you want me to do? Just go over there and subscribe. Okay? Get him over 1,000 subs. And if you go there and he's already over 1,000, you say, okay, I don't have to do it. Yeah, and you don't unless you want to. Just go over there and do it, alright? Now, part 2. Great footage of the Muskoka bear wear track pants. Yeah, it's boring already, guys. He's going to the dump. What can I say? His neighbors must hate him for a variety of reasons, not the least of which is that monstrosity he puts in the driveway. And, in addition to that, they look out the window and what do they see? Ken Domik recording himself, squeezed up against the hedge and the fence, getting... There's barely enough room for him to get... That giant ugly piece of crap in the driveway, they must hate him.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are off.
No, Ken, it is not cool. Do not even try.
To get rid of some garbage, we had to make room in our garage for the wall partition, get that out of the way. And there's a little spot right here for my phone. Oh, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Is there a spot there for my phone? Yes, that works.
Our Ken is just babbling out loud to himself as he fumbles to find a place for his phone on the dashboard, which indicates just how bad this material is. He's just doing an errand and just talking to himself out loud while the camera runs.
So we did a clean out of the garage, made room for, we had like garbage bag, a couple boxes, more than a couple boxes of stuff that we could recycle. And we have, because they've upgraded our garbage, I'm going to turn this on, hang on. So they've upgraded our garbage a couple times, and back in the day when we had 3 cats, we needed 2 recycle bins for compost bins, I guess we should call them, the green ones. So, and then they upgraded us, our garbage system. It's completely different, and they gave us another one. So we have 3 compost buckets. So you can return them to the garbage or to the dump. So we'll give them back one of them, and we also have like a big garbage bin from one of Ben's old houses or apartments. And then we have a whole bucket of electronics stuff that we've been saving up to take to the dump, because you can dump that for free at the dump. And that's pretty much it, and some cardboard. So I thought I'd make a little bit of a vlog out of it. Carol's gone to dinner with some friends. I haven't been feeling that great the last couple days. when we came back from, let me get on the road and I'll talk to you in a second. Hang on. So we're just gonna get the Blue Eddy, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, my Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery, just Jackery, the Jackery, just Jackery, the Jackery, the Jackery's working its butt off. Use that, make sure that's all fully maxed out power, and hopefully, if we need something, gonna zip into Home Depot, grab it, come back here, and then we don't waste a lot of time and money and gas and stuff. So let's get to the dump and get rid of some of this stuff. Only one person ahead of me. Nice. I think I only have all recycling stuff and electronics. Hello.
Hi there.
How are you today?
66218. I'm very good. How are you today?
Okay.
Good. Where are we coming from?
Innisfil.
Another neighbor coming.
Yay. Toxic stuff. I don't need that open anymore. Oh, it's not auto. Aww. Automatic windows. Like his metal scrap coming up. Floor all dirty with this mud. He was kind enough to uh-oh. What's that? What's that mean? What's wrong with you? Ooh, that was weird. What's up with that? Garbage. Alright, time to go home. Hope you guys enjoyed. Is that it? That's it.
British peanut.
Double. That sucked like shit. That sucked huge fucking shit. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. White Canadian. The Japanese are horrible people. Tangy.